Thank you as well for having me here. I actually studied, I have received a Bachelor of General Studies. I majored in Business, Psychology, and Communications. The reason why I took that particular route is because I wanted to take classes that I was interested in. I wanted that flexibility. Also with my master's program, I have that flexibility with Keller that I'm majoring in information security and database management. That technical expertise is what really helped me to progress within Ford Motor Company, and hopefully in the future I can hopefully find a position within it. Given the fact that my time was recent, I should remember something. But actually, three professors really helped me break ground, because during my senior year at UM, really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. As you know, as being a college student, you kind of change your major. I changed mine probably 5 times. But they really helped me to hone my strengths and weaknesses. And the three that stood out was Professor Timothy Harkey, which is actually in the School of Management. James Shearer, who is in communication, he's in Castle. And Professor Elizabeth Bowman, I don't believe she's with UM anymore. I think she's with the Art Institute of Michigan now. But those three really helped me to stay focused. They built upon my strengths. They really were mentors and really guided me. And I do communicate with them now, and I don't think I would have gotten as far as I did without them. Day in the life for me is basically your typical help desk, call center type arena. I handle all the technical aspect for Volvo cars in North America, including Canada. So what they do is, it's mainly the dealerships. They call in and they require assistance, whether it's for the websites or Volvo's proprietary software that they use to troubleshoot their vehicles. We get calls anywhere from a typical password reset to, oh, the system won't load, or my computer failed, or I need to re-image my computer, or the installation of the application failed. So each and every day is completely different. You really don't know what to expect. The type of work that I do, you have to be extremely patient with your customer, because not everybody that calls in is tech savvy. You have to walk them step by step. You have to hold their hand, and you have to be, like I said, you have to be patient. And sometimes we do have to remote into their computers and take over, because it's just easier. But at the end of the day, I can go home and say that I have really helped maintain business operations for dealerships all over the world. What I learned at the university was, in particular, a class that I took, I believe it's called Organizational Behavior and Leadership. That really helped me to develop my leadership skills. It also helped me to acquire management skills and how to manage other people. Especially in my particular role, because I'm the youngest of the group, I have to manage people who could be as old enough to be my father. And dealing with different personalities, as well as the courses that I took in psychology, really helped me to understand the mind of an individual. And dealing with gender roles. Gender roles was the best psychology class I've ever had. But that really helped me to understand the different roles that are available in an organization. It really helped me to communicate better with different levels in the hierarchy. Now I'm able to walk up to the CEO and have a conversation with him and not feel intimidated because of that role. I'm able to speak to someone on the same level as myself and build them up and mentor them to become a better employee. So they actually have me in a mentorship program now while I'm working with the new hires that come into the organization, as well as working with leadership, or excuse me, the management, to develop a leadership program to help them move forward as well. So what do I say after that?
Ditto.
Yeah. But I know when I was in school, the mindset that I gave myself is, education is an investment in self, and that's how you need to look at it. If you want a return on that investment, you have to learn, you have to absorb it. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to I was never a partier anyway. I'm more of a homebody. But like he had mentioned, choose the right people to associate yourself with. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say. So you want to surround yourself with positive people who can help you move forward. Even if it's professors, surround yourself with those professors that can help you grow. Not all your classmates are going to be helpful. Most of them just like to party. So surround yourself with the right people. Think of education as an investment in yourself. And if you actually find something that you really want to do, stick with it.
I'm sorry.
I have like the worst position.
You're in the best position. You're in the best position.
What was the question?
It's your summation.
To sum it all up, to kind of piggyback off of that was to create a legacy for not only myself but my family.
Yeah.
My parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents never had anything above a high school education. And me being the only child and to be the only one on both sides of my family to have a college degree, I've just changed history. So that was really important to me. I was very grateful that my grandmother, before she passed, that she was able to understand why I continued my education, why I didn't follow the rest of my cousins, because I wanted change. I wanted to change history for our whole family. So that is what education meant to me. That's why I'm pressing forward. I love learning, and I guess that's why I can't stop. I'm doing 2 degrees now. But like I said, think of education as that investment in yourself. You're changing history. When you voted Obama in, he changed history. He became the first black or African-American president. So think of it as something for your future, not only for yourself, but for those down the line. Again, after you.
Hold your own.
Pretty much ditto what he said, and from my experience, I did have a hard time determining a job versus career. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I think that's kind of how I ended up with the degree that I have, is because I tailored the courses that I took to not only what I had experience in, but what I was interested in. I'm not going to take a class, well, okay, don't take this advice, but on the sideline, me personally, I couldn't take a class that I wasn't interested in. And I couldn't take a class that didn't make logical sense. That's just me. Don't take my advice on that. But what I would say is, if you have a career in mind, if you know you want to be a doctor, if you know you want to be a lawyer, if that's something that passion in you, then do that. If you're not sure, then take courses that will help you build upon what you're interested in. Maybe you're interested in graphic design, or maybe you're interested in architecture, or whatever it is that you have a passion for. Take classes pertaining to that, and then as you progress, you'll surround yourself with people who can help you grow and hone into those skills, and next thing you know, you'll end up with a career.